someone's nicked my car. It's Great Gable, 899 metres. Green Gable, 801 metres. Brandreth, 715 metres. Grey Knots, 697 metres. Yo, YouTube! Yes, people, welcome to another video. If you're new here, I'm Dave from Walks for Us. And today, when I open this gate, rocks into here. So as you can see, we've just come over Stockley Bridge. And again, we're going to take a left up the side of Grangegill and Ruddygill. So it's looking like I'm doing the same walk as the last video, but I promise you I'm not. Because when we do eventually get to the end of this path, we will be taking a right going past Sprinkling Tarn. Instead of a left that we took in the previous video when we went up to Scarfell Pike. So today I am going to head up Great Gable and then down Windy Gap, down across Windy Gap, up to Green Gable, and then I think probably Brandreth and Grey Knots, and then back to Green Gable, down Windy Gap, and back down to Heatwave. That's the plan anyway. So we're just approaching the path where we're going to turn right. That's Great End there. We're going to turn right and go along that path, and we're heading over there to Great Gable first, and then in that dip, that's Windy Gap, and up to Green Gable. Then we'll see what time it is and see if we're going to do the other two, which we probably will do. Yes, we're more or less at that path now, just up here. So like I say, in the last video, we headed up that way to Scarfell Pike. There's Alan Crags over there. There's the sun as well, look. But today we're going to head down this way, past Sprinkling Tarn and Styard Tarn. We've got some cracking views. I hope I don't get too hot today. Gonna have to remember to drink plenty of fluids. Yesterday was probably the hottest day we've had this year. Well, it was definitely hot where I was anyway, last couple of days. And we're in for some cracking views. I'll spin you around. Are you ready, guys? So we're heading up that one. I've just told you that, haven't I? I'll zoom you right back out. Look at the blue skies. The sun. Great End. I'm going to do you a zoomy zoom. Can we have a zoom, please, boss? Thank you. Guess what happened the other day? On Father's Day, I went to a little classic car meet, a classic Ford meet, in my Fiesta. Took Bailey with me. You remember Bailey? Take a look at some of my other videos. You'll see Bailey, my son. We got back to the car, unlocked the driver's door, put the keys in the ignition. It's central locking, and it hadn't unlocked properly. And I'd put the keys in the ignition and the driver's door shut. I can't remember if I shut it or it shut. And I went round to help Bailey open his door, way up. But Which way you walking, son? Where was I? So I went round to open Bailey's door, and it wouldn't open, obviously. You know what's happened now, don't you? You know what's I'm gonna say. What's? You know what I'm gonna say next, don't you? Yes, the keys were locked in the car. Took bloody ages to get in. Well, about an hour and a half to be precise. I went into the bar and asked for a wire coat hanger, which surprisingly, I got one immediately. And I got it through the door seal into the car, but I couldn't get hold of the door handle. So I got some other lads, and they came over. They had to go with the coat hanger. They couldn't get the door handle neither. So we ended up borrowing a screwdriver off one lad, a couple of screwdrivers off another lad. We went for the passenger door lock because I didn't want to put a window through. And we broke one screwdriver 3 times. It snapped twice and the handle came off. We broke another screwdriver. A van drove past, a work van. One of the lads shouted, "Hey! Hey! Hey! You got a drill in there?" He had a drill. He came across with a battery-powered drill. We snapped one drill bit. He gave us another drill bit. And we got in. Hey! Oh dear me. If I spin you around now, we're at Sprinkling Tarn. There you go. Doing a little zoom. Zoom you out. Zoom you in. You see the ripples in it. I spy with my little eye a couple of campers, look. Have we got an OEX tent there? What are you saying? I think that's an OEX tent. Not sure on the other one. Have you noticed? I got that rucksack from Decathlon. But yeah, you'll see mine on the channel. I quite fancy in this colour as well, to be honest. Might get another one. Same as my other one, but a different colour. You notice I usually have the green one. Yeah, so I went and got that. This grey one, obviously, because I've got it on my back now. Same rucksack, 2 colours. What are you saying? You mad. I'm a bit daft, that. Maybe I'm a bit of a hoarder. I don't know. How many rucksacks have you got? How many tents have you got? Sleeping bags? Sleeping mats? I've got quite a few of everything, me. I like to try different ones out. Although the only difference with these 2 rucksacks is what I've just told you. The colour. Although this one does feel a bit tighter. So obviously my other one's stretched a bit. Or the elastic on the back has stretched a bit. See the ripples in the tarn now. Surely you can see them now. What a stunning day. Let's get up there. From the bottom to the top, it took me an hour last time. Yeah, it's a fair old slog. And I didn't get any views last time. So hopefully, looking up there today, where are we? There we are. Hopefully it's like that when we get up there. So there's Steyr Tarn, just coming to view. Don't know how well you're going to hear this. It's a bit of wind. If I zoom you in, we're going to go all the way up that path, all the way up to the top of there. Eventually, when we come down, we will be coming down. That dip there is Windy Gap. We're going to be coming down. That's the idea anyway. Down there. Down that crack right in the middle there, look. All the way down. Yeah, so we'll see what happens when I get to the top, see what I decide. We'll do Great Gable and Green Gable. And either way, if we go and do the other 2, we'll just come back and then come back to Green Gable and down Windy Gap, like what I said. Yeah, let's see how that goes. It looks quite steep, doesn't it? So if I spin you around as I'm going up there, look. Spin you around. Have a zoom, please, boss. Thank you. Scafell Pike there, look. You just see it in the middle of the screen. I'm saying that one there is Lingnell. And therefore, one of those crevices over there I think the one I've zoomed in on there, one of those anyway, is Piers Gill. When I'm over there, I know it just looks a bit different from this angle. But yeah, it's not the one coming down off, what did I call that, Ling Mel. It's the next one round that I was trying to show you. Let's have a zoom again, please, boss. Yeah, so it's not that one coming down Ling Mel. I think it's that one there. It goes back up there. Or if not, it's the next one. Like I say, it looks different from this angle. And it's Thursday today. I've seen a lot more people already. And funnily enough, I set off hiking more or less the same time as what we did on Monday a week ago. So yeah, today's Thursday, not Monday gone, the Monday before. Me and Matt did Scarfell Pike. We set off hiking a similar time and we barely saw anyone. Definitely at the start of the hike. Yeah, I've seen quite a few people already today. So people, because it's a hot day to drink, I've got this Boost isotonic drink, 500ml. Let's have a quick slurp of that now. And on my backpack, there's a red one there and a green one there. 750ml of water in each. And I also have two 500ml water bottles in my backpack. Don't want to be getting dehydrated in this hot weather. I'd rather carry too much. I thought there was someone behind me then. There's no one there. Personally, I'd rather carry too much. I don't have a water filter, so I've got to carry it from home, from the start of the hike. And let me put this back. Wait there a minute, boss. In this pocket, to snack on, have some fizzy fish. Also have some flapjack and some chocolate in there. That's going to melt, isn't it? Not the flapjack, the chocolate. I hope my car's there when I get back. Of course I hope my car's there when I get back. There was a young lad very interested in it when I parked up. Probably genuine. He liked it. Said he likes old cars and he liked the roll cage and all that. But I'm just a bit paranoid. He was looking in it and all that. Like I say, probably genuine. Generally liked it. It is a bit of an eye catcher, isn't it? I've got my crook lock on, my disc lock. The car's locked. Got factory alarm on. I know from personal experience it took us an hour and a half to break in on Father's Day. And if it ain't there when I get back, I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it, aren't I? It's going to be a right bark though, if someone's nicked my car. I remember doing this one last time. Like I said, it was all in the cloud at the top. I kept thinking I was at the top and I wasn't. I can't even see the path now. Up there somewhere. We're probably halfway up. Camera's probably not doing justice how steep it is or how far up we are. Let's plod on. So behind us now, you can see the top of Heatwave Fell, and over there, Glaramara. I think Glaramara is that lump there. Again, I have bagged Glaramara, but it was a bit misty and rainy and cloudy that day. And again, it looks different from this side to when you're actually up there on it. But I think it's that lump. It's definitely over there somewhere. I'm quite sure it's that lump. Still going up. Great Gable. Got a bit of a sweat on as well. I don't know which is worse, doing it where it's clear and you just can't see the top, or doing it in the clag and you keep thinking you're at the top. I'm just looking out for these cairns that's marking the path. There's one there, look. They're a bit camouflaged there. I've just spotted the next one up there. So make our way up to that one. I don't know if the camera's picking it up very well. Like I say, they're a bit camouflaged. Yes, I think we're here, if you can hear me, because it is a bit windy now and again. Let's go and tap out. So like I said, this will be the second time tapping out this one. It's the first time I put it on the channel. Sometimes I have a little break from YouTube. It's a bit, it's quite hard to do, you know. Well, not hard, it's just, it can be disheartening sometimes. I know what I mean. It's hard work to get all the videos together, keep everyone happy, get the subscribers and build a big following, I guess is what I mean. A lot of work goes into it, that's what I'm trying to say. Let's go and tap out. So I'm just tapping out on these rocks here. There's a war memorial, I'll just show you that in a second. So this is Great Gable, 899 metres. I'll spin you around and show you the view. Hopefully you can hear me because it is a bit windy. We do have vast water down there, look. I'm going to spin you around. There's a lot of fells over there that I've not done. I think that one is haystacks. I've not done that one yet. It's a lovely clear day today though. We're going to be heading off in that direction shortly. I'm going to dip down Windy Gap and over to Green Gable. There is the quarry over there, if I zoom in. Is that Honister Slate Mine, I think. And then we've got these on this side that I've already shown you. There's the town there, look, and see if it fell across there. There's some people sat here, I don't want to pester them with the camera. We have Scarfell Pike over there. If we get a bit of zoom. There you go. And Ling Mel. Yeah, I've just checked that clip out. It is a little bit windy, but there's not a great deal I can do about that. I do have the mic on with the wind muff, and it does have wind reduction turned on. So I'll spin you around. You see just behind me there. There's the War Memorial. I'll spin you around. Yeah, so there's the plaque, the War Memorial. Can you see the poppies there? Look, guys. What should I put in my feet? And it did take me just over an hour to get up there from, what's it called? Steyard Tarn, where the stretcher box was. And it was about an hour last time. And this time I've been messing around with the camera and talking to you guys. I'm not making excuses. I'm not the slowest to walk because I'm quite a quick walker as well. It's a bit of a steep one up that path. And this route I'm doing, it's not the only way you can get up here. It's just the way I chose. You don't have to go up past Grange Gill and Ruddy Gill and all that way. Anyway, I am going to find the path. I've just seen the cairns there. I'll check my map. So I'm going that way. And we'll go down into Windy Gap and over to Green Gable. Come on then, let's go. So again, it's just a matter of looking out for these cairns, following these cairns down. Yeah, like I said, I think I've already said, I must have already said, we're making our way down to Windy Gap now, and then back up to Green Gable. As you can probably make out, I'm just winding down this scree path. If I spin round, that's what we've come down. Right then people, we're now at Windy Gap. We have a cairn here, look. I don't think you really need to tap out on this one, do you? So yeah, come down there behind me, sort of round the back of that lump. I'll spin you around. So we've come down that lump, but the path's actually wound round the back of there. We didn't drop down there. It's that scree path I was on about round the back of there. Sort of to that edge there. That's where we'll be going down later. We're going up here now. We're at Green Gable. Looking by the map, I think this one is the summit cairn. So we'll tap out on here. So that's Green Gable, 801 metres. Just making our way over to Brandreth now. I've got a feeling, guys, that that is Brandreth there. I'll have to check on my map, but that cairn with the post in it. Yeah, I just darted across here. I had to follow my map. The path is very vague. Well, unless I completely missed the path. And in a second, I'm going to have to put my hoodie on. Not because I'm cold, quite the opposite. I'm sweating like a pig. But I'm going to have to put it on purely to stop my neck and my arms getting burnt. The sun is right behind me up there. I don't know if I can pick it up on camera. I don't want to blind myself. There it is, in full view. Yeah, I think this is Brandreth. From what I remember last time as well, I think it was just a post in a cairn. Actually, looking on my map, we'll bag this, we'll tap out here. I think it's over there. Let's go and have a look. I just spotted this over here. You see that cairn in the middle of them rocks there? Look. Yeah, maybe it was just all the weird fence posts I remember from last time. Look, you can see one on the floor behind me. There's loads. They're like big pencils. They're all over, look. Can you see them there? Right guys, we'll tap out on here whilst we're up here. But it ain't this one that's the summit cairn. It is either that one that I just tapped out on over there, the fence post. I'm actually stood on the one I've just tapped out on. It's either the fence post over there that we tapped out on, or there's a fence post there with a cairn. Here's this first one. It's where the old fence line used to be, the boundary. All these fence posts and that. Let's have it. And then go and get grey knots and then head back. Brandreth, 715 metres. So I'm making my way over to Grey Knots, which is, I don't know if you can see a gate through there. I actually, where are we? There. I actually remember going through that. So it's probably that lump there. Where are we going now? I can't see now. There's a lump there. I've got my sunglasses on and can't see the screen very well. Right, I'm going to show you the views. Sorry if the wind is whistling. I'm doing a 360, and then let's go and bag Grey Knots, and I'm going to have a sandwich and a drink. And it's only over there. If I'm still feeling too hot, I'll swap my t-shirt out for my hoodie. It's up here, guys. Let's go and find the highest point up here. We just spotted it. These rocks on this big rock. Rocks and rock. There we go. Let me go up there. There we go, guys. Grey Knots, 697 metres. So that's the final one for today. I'm going to have a sandwich. I've actually got a can of pop in my bag as well. And I am parched. I've been making my water last. I've still got the two 500ml in the bag so I can fill my bottles up again. I've still got a bit of this left, to be honest. It's a hot one today. Right, I'm going to have a bite to eat, and then we don't have to actually go back to the summit of Brandreth. I think we can miss it, but depending if I can find the path. The paths are very vague in this area, like I said, unless I've totally missed them. But we've got here, we've got some lovely views. Going to have my dinner. We'll head back there, down Windy Gap, back to Heatwave. Right then, you legends. I think that's Buttermere you can see down there. There's Honest to Slate mine. Right, so I've had a bite to eat. I have opted to put the hoodie on, just purely to stop my arms and neck getting burnt. And I'm going to head back to Green Gable now. And I'll catch up with you there, and then we'll go down Windy Gap and back to Heatwave in a bit. Yeah, so I am actually passing Brandreth again. Now this is the other cairn with the fence post, the metal post and the fence post. But in all honesty, if I zoom in over there, I don't know if you can hear for the wind. There's a guy over there at that one that I was at. I'm sure that's the one where those two people are. But just in case anyone says I'm wrong, let's tap this one. So we've bagged Brandreth either way. and now I'm heading to Green Gable and down Windy Gap. Alright guys, as promised, we are back at Windy Gap, so I'm going to head off down here now. I'm not sure if it's easier on the grass or on the scree. You can see Stayhead Tarn down there, that's where we're heading. And then I'll take the path back to Seathwaite. Sorry, the path back to Seathwaite. It seems a bit easier if you sort of do a zigzag across the scree. If you get what I mean. You know what I'm saying, don't you? So I'm back on the path to Seathwaite now. Just come down towards Stayhead Tarn. I just put my foot down a big step and jarred my shoulder. So yeah, heading back into Seathwaite now, so shouldn't be long before we are back at the car. Hopefully it's still there. So guys, we're back at Stockley Bridge when I go through this gate. There you go. Can you see it? Stockley Bridge. Is that bridge there? That one, look. Yes, of course the car's still there. So obviously people, I'm back at the car. Thanks for watching, especially if you got this far. You're all legends. As always, I'm Dave. You've been watching Walks for Us. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please give us a big thumbs up. Think about subscribing to the channel if you've not done already. See new videos coming in. Take a look at my previous videos. As always, stay safe, happy hiking, happy camping, whatever it is you do. You might just come on here and watch me go out and get out, you know, in the outdoors. And that's absolutely fine, if that helps you feel better. So, yeah, just thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Till next one, in a bit.